just a little look inside. Can you open it up just a little? So you spent a good couple, 20-30 minutes catching those baits yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah, and then I did some today.
All right, it's Monday. It's Memorial Day. We're headed to Wright Patman Lake. Yeah, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. We're all packed up. Got plenty of food. Got Otis ready to go. We're rolling. I saw a grasshopper on the dashboard, and it reminded me of all the baits Otis had been collecting. Got him. All right. Can we fast forward 3 hours? Never really seen it this way. On I-30 now, Sulphur Springs 26, Texarkana is 1:30, so
Like Arkansas.
still got a couple hours. We made it out to Piney Point, and dang if my truck didn't throw a code. This engine's acting weird. Seems like every time we start dragging a trailer, that's what happens. So I just got it back from the Ford dealership. They had to replace this vacuum line. One or more of these connections was bad, and it was causing it not to run very well.
Yep.
Now it's back running.
Yeah.
High five. Seems like a nice park. Otis is already down fishing. Here, gotta get set up now. So I built a little seat for my son and daughter to ride on back there. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see the video of that. All right, ready? All right, this is Wright Patman. Water is stained down to about a foot. So this was my first pitch with my new ACC crappie stick. It's a 7-foot. It floats, which is super cool. And it's really firm, great for catching crappie. But we didn't have any luck in this little cove. It was pretty shallow. The deepest part was probably 7 feet maybe, and the water was very warm. Hey, I noticed this crazy contraption over here with a lot of vertical structure to it. I think it's the water treatment. Restricted zone. And it's saying we're not supposed to be within 200 feet of this thing. We're gonna check out the restrooms. Did it show up online?
On which one?
For 8:39?
No, not yet.
Is there normally a lag time?
No, not normally. So, what time did you do it?
Right when I got here. It was
Oh, okay.
12,
So you're in 39.
8:39.
All right, well, I'll check it again when I get back.
Okay.
Whew, it's hot. Are you hot, young man?
Yeah.
But you got a hoodie on.
I'm hot.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. He said he wanted to take off his shirt. He's sweating in it. But
Heck yeah, get some color on that skin.
yeah.
All right, well, if anything comes up, I'll let you know.
Okay. Well, we'll be here.
All right.
Make sure nobody's in here first. Oh wow. I was gonna say it's air conditioned. It's just got the fan going. Is that swing too? Cool. Looks pretty good
These are
here.
pretty high toilets. A little bit higher than ours.
Couple. Nice shower. Handicap shower. Regular shower. Man, this is super close to our camp too. We'll come in here and take a shower tonight.
Yep.
All right, that's good. Is it sandy at all or mucky?
It's not.
Kind of in between.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in as soon as I finish my apple.
Look. That's floating fish.
Whoa. I bet it just floated over this way.
Yeah.
What's the rope?
Like a bass. Kind of.
Look like a sand bass?
Yeah. Or it kind of looks like a carp as well. That looks way.
This looks like a good area. Yeah, it's a hard bottom right there.
Yeah, it's hard. Very hard.
See if anything eats that apple. Let's see if we can swim all the way across. All right, we're out below the spillway. I don't know if you can still see it behind me, but there are alligator popping. So that clip had malfunctioned, and what I was trying to get at was that there were alligator gar everywhere. Down below the spillway, they were, I don't know, spawning. They're doing their thing. They're everywhere. So at this point, I'd caught a couple sand bass right by the bridge, and we drifted down a little bit more and got into some calmer waters. And I figured there would be crappie in this area, and I do believe we catch some. Gar. Oh, caught a something or other. I thought I was on a fish. Now I don't know where to fish. I like the shade, I know that. How big do gar get? They get big. I don't know, 100 pounds. They get bigger than you, but their mouths are real small. So many variables. I don't know what to do. So used to fishing structure that it's weird just fishing this flowing river. Sulphur River. You want me to untangle you?
No, I'm already untangled.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that'll be over here where this bank is eating away. So that anchor was holding really good, and whenever we tried to leave, I yanked and yanked for minutes trying to get it back up. Tried different strategies and to no avail. That anchor is still in the river. All right, I caught a crappie, little baby crappie, but it was one. And I was just kind of dipping out in front of these trees. I think you can catch a fish anywhere in here.
Not a gar.
You don't need to cast, it's called a pitch, but. So later on in the trip, we figured out where the concentration of fish were, and it was right by the boat ramp. But guess what, Otis? My minnow's gone. You know what that means?
What?
My minnow's gone.
Fish.
Yeah.
Probably a gar.
No, it means I need another minnow. There's definitely a lot of gar in here. But that's an odd situation. I've never seen that before. It's weird that I had to untangle you right in front of these gar. All right. Let me know in the comments, how do y'all think these gar and carp ended up right here? Got one fish on the stringer, and I am pretty sure that's a 10. That's probably 10 and a quarter. You got one, huh? What is it?
Crappie.
Crappie, little crappie, huh?
Crocodile.
Little crappie dog.
Barely hooked.
Barely hooked?
Barely hooked.
And you caught it towards the bank.
Yeah. Tiny.
Nice one. About 5 inches, 8 inches,
Yeah.
6.
Let it go.
Let it go. Hey, that's your first fish. You're on the board.
Yeah, I'm not stuck.
Not skunked. Yeah, we keep randomly catching fish, and that's about all we can make of it. It's a little bit random. Yeah, we got no catfish bites either. That's kind of strange.
Yeah.
You'd think get one of those running away with our minnow. So we caught one keeper crappie. That was it. As far as keepers, yeah, I'm talking to the camera, Otis. Do you need something? And Otis caught one. Caught a dink. I caught a dink and a small keeper. Not for nothing. Saw a ton of gar. I mean, you guys will probably see that on the video. Now it's time to cook some steaks. Oh, and have a beer. I think that's lit well enough. Oh man, camera's still going. It's been a day. See if we can get another catfish rigged up. Catfish rigged up. I think I want to go up Highway 8 tomorrow morning early. Yeah, we'll just go right here and let's get everything set up first. You gotta set your rod holder. We'll do one out here and one out there. These were like the right size. How you been hooking them?
Right in the belly.
In the belly?
Yeah. That's how you hook them?
I hooked it through the backbone, kind of. How far did you cast it? Way out there? Or?
Yeah, like almost all the way to the bank.
You casted it far, huh?
Yeah.
Are you wanting to stay down here with them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going up
And if
to
you
get
catch
my chair.
if you catch something big, I'll bring down the stringer. Okay, you got to get your chair.
Gotta get my chair if I want to wait for a long time.
Sunset going down. This is a really nice park, honestly. Whew. Got a bit sticky. All right, now come close. This was very much a man camp style of dinner. It consisted of steak, ketchup, and mustard. It's morning, the next day. I've got coffee on, and I'm thinking because our aerator ran out of battery that we're probably just gonna have to fish jigs this morning, head to a different boat ramp, try to go fish from there. But Otis is already down at the water catfishing, and I'm waiting on my coffee. I gotta change out these jigs. Black and chartreuse did well this trip, and also white and pink. I didn't check the weather before we set off on our journey this morning. It was about a 30-minute drive to this mod boat ramp, and there is some weather developing. Otis is having fun playing with the lily pads. It's kind of coming at us this way. I think the lightning's getting a little bit closer, so we're gonna go sit in the truck for a bit. This is only supposed to last about an hour, so I'm gonna leave the kayak out. So I just ran out of data on my Verizon plan is like from years ago. We have, I think, 1 or 2 gigabytes per month, and even just like opening up Google Maps while we're traveling, it just burns through that so quick. Yeah, I'm trying to update that so I can get a little more data. There's another bridge down there. I think that is actually the deeper channel where we should fish. A lot of things the internet is good for, and I need more of it. Now it's off.
Oh, it's off.
The light? You gonna turn it back on?
Yeah.
How could you possibly? He's opened the door and that turns the light on. Oh, I don't know if it closed. Maybe it'll stay on. Is it gonna stay on? Must not have. Still open. Nah, it'll go off. Oh, there it goes. All right. It seemed like most of the rain and the thunder is past, and we looked up the river channel is on that way, so we're gonna get out there. You on good, Otis? We're gonna paddle over, see what we can do. Wind's not bad right now at all. We might lose some lures here, especially casting that close. Right, I don't think this is the creek channel. So we'll keep on going. Yeah, you keep fishing, all right? You might catch a big bass over here. Or... Come on, thunder, stop doing it. Stop thundering. I thought you were quit. Well, it started raining pretty bad again, and we got up under the bridge. I'm trying to explain the situation right here. I think I'm just about in the river channel, but the current was flowing so quickly that we couldn't get our jigs down. I don't think the fish were there anyway, but yeah, I paddle off here pretty soon. It didn't stop raining. I can feel the water temp is 80 degrees. It's warm. But we didn't see any alligators, so that was good. And there's no gar. Like, we couldn't find... Did you see any gar over here? See you back in the truck. Alright, we made it back to the truck. Everything's loaded. And it is super foggy in here because we were in here before. So we're back by the camp. It stopped raining. well, it didn't stop raining, it slowed down a little bit. And we got some worms. We're gonna see what we can do, try to get on some bluegill. It's supposed to taper off raining for the rest of the day, so we're gonna try it out. You putting the worm on?
Yeah.
Nice.
Drum! What do you mean it's drum?
All right, Otis. First fish of the day, got the drum. Do you need the pliers?
No, you can unhook it.
You can unhook it?
No, you can.
I can unhook it. I know I can. Let's see if you can. Good fish, Otis.
No.
Here, I'll help hold him for you.
Bobber go under on this one.
That's cool, your bobber went under.
I'm gonna cast mine back out there.
Yeah.
And you're gonna switch back to red wigglers, aren't you? Right? Because I caught a fish.
Okay, should I toss him back? He's good, he'll go. Hooked it in the middle. I'm trying to catch something big.
You're not trying to catch the.
So after we got rained out that morning, we drove on into Texarkana. Still raining pretty bad, still storming pretty bad. But we found Academy and they had an anchor and some worms for us. Catfish. Oh, you like that worm? So we fished out here a little bit longer, and this is about the time we decided it's time to go fish down below the spillway again. All right, we're back at the spillway boat ramp. We're gonna try fishing just right around here. See what we can come up with. Going pretty good. Better now that it's not raining. Y'all dipping in here for crappie?
Huh?
Y'all dipping for crappie?
Trying to get crappie, but they ain't doing too good.
Yeah. Y'all fishing minnow? Are you fishing minnows or
No.
jigs?
Jigs.
Will they bite a worm?
I don't know.
Red wiggler? Cool. You still got your bobber on, don't you? Yeah. Cool. Something took my worm off. Yeah, you might catch a fish anywhere in here.
Oh, man.
Something is just taking my worm straight off. Do you still have a worm on? Worm is getting ate up. This is when I decided to put on a jig.
I got one float. That's a good one.
Oh, that's a keeper. There's one. There's one. That's a good one. Thank you. Yeah, that one hit. That's about 11. Oh yeah. That's close to 11.
Get your cork, little buddy. Get your cork, buddy.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Got a
Go
gill.
big brim. Go a big brim.
Ah.
See what them worms will get you?
Ooh, I'm getting tired.
Nice size brim. Good eating there too, buddy.
Is that a keeper size? If brim don't have to.
No, yeah, that's a keeper. Brim don't have to be a size.
All right, let's put them on the
Any
string.
brim to catch.
Yeah, you keep that, buddy. That's a good brim now. Little guy. There we got one. Swallowed it too. Oh, fell right out. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good 11.
That's 10.
Yes. There we go. Little. Quick release. He was too small anyway. Yeah. You ought to get a jig on. That one's not going to make 10. There it is. They're biting my billows. I'm good. Just poke me a little bit. Right. So Otis wanted to catch a bluegill right here, and so he kept fishing with the worms. But I swear we caught the one bluegill that was in there, but it was loaded with crappie. I think looking back on it, I should have switched him out to a jig. He would have probably caught a lot more fish with the jig. The later it got.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I know I come down here last Wednesday about 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And 5:30 I had a limit.
Wow.
I had my 25. About 5:30.
Wow. That's pretty amazing. We fished Ray Roberts a lot up in DFW, and the best we've done fishing all afternoon was 6. It's hard to find them on this sort of pattern there. You can do better up like in March or early April, but
Right.
with the spawn and whatnot. But
Yeah.
are these crappie aren't still spawning, are they?
No, no.
They just relate to these woods right here. Wow.
Yeah, they just get up in this brush, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes the tighter you get up in this brush, the better.
Yeah. There's a fish. There's a fish. Oh, quick release.
Far away from that tree.
Otis, you got on a bobber stop. Just pitch it out there and get a man like that. This was one of the ones that was probably right at 10 inches. But like I say, I didn't have my checker, so I didn't want to chance it. Close, but I don't think it's a 10. Yeah, not 10. I can't believe we're catching them on a jig and you want to fish with worms. Yeah. We're gonna get hung up, Otis. Guarantee you. When I catch fish, these guys are all getting hung up too, but they're also catching fish. Oh my God, what do I have? Oh my goodness. I just hooked something giant. Broke off. You got a bite? All right, buddy. Let's get you a crappie on. So this video footage doesn't really convey how hard it was. It was very hard to get your jig where the fish was. Tough for a 6-year-old especially. Tough for me too. I just drop it in this hole and get one straight away. I'm calling that one 10. Howdy.
Y'all wearing them out?
Catching a couple. This type of fishing's pretty new to us.
Is it?
He's only 6, so
Yes.
you can imagine.
They've been in here for months.
These fish?
Yes. We're at the last little bit of the big crappie run.
Yeah. Do you think they'll go downstream?
Yeah, they'll go downstream, but it's just hard to catch.
Uh-oh, I accidentally got you a fish on. How am I
Everybody
just...
bank fishing and they just pump them rocks up there.
Say it again?
They bank fish?
Yeah.
Or they fish up?
That might be giving you trouble. Just keep like this much out. Let him go. He'll go. You only got to revive them like that when they're out of the water for a long time. So you think midsummer they'll push out somewhere else, or did they always just stay in here?
Well, when the lake gets back down low, they'll shut the water down. They'll be way back in the bank.
Oh, okay.
They're going to be 6 foot deep out there just in the river.
I see. So it has to do with how they're doing the river.
With all the water coming into the lake on the other side.
Cool.
And it's a shallow lake anyway.
Yeah. Too small. That's a fish though. Otis caught this bluegill and he wants to chunk it up for
Catfish, babe.
some bait. Well,
Did it have eggs?
oh yeah, full of eggs. See that? And check this out. This was the last fish I caught. It was a keeper. Oh my goodness, that's a good one.
What's the best one you?
It's as big as his torso. Clean these fish up real quick. Otis is down there with the catfish rods. Up until this point, personal best is 15.5. I haven't measured it yet. We didn't have this out there, sadly, because there were a bunch of fish that were right at 10 that I ended up throwing back. Look at this monster. 15. It's a dang humpback. It's just shy of 15. 11.5. What's that one while we're here? 12. Right at 12. So this day quickly went from being the worst day whenever it was raining and we weren't catching any fish to the best day after we found the spot where the fish were down below the spillway, started catching some. We caught a whole lot of fish I didn't get on camera, a bunch of smallies. I didn't get the big one on camera, but it was still fun. Thankfully, this big pile of firewood was here whenever we got to our campsite. And Otis wanted to start a fire real bad. I said, hey, that's not a bad idea. It's been cool and cloudy all afternoon and wet, but everything was really wet, so this was a challenge. We got it going. We got it raging. Rocky Point is right over there. Remember those people at the, while we were fishing, the man and the woman? He was saying that Rocky Point is a little bit nicer. They've got a beach. Beach isn't a beach without water?
Yeah.
Without water and sand.
No.
That's what makes a beach, right?
No. Sometimes it's a rock.
Yeah, I guess it could be a rock beach. That's like the ocean.
Yeah. Or Hawaii has rock beaches.
Yeah, rock cliffs.
And caught a drum.
Otis caught a drum. Otis caught the first fish of the day.
Drum.
A drum.
Drum. I spill my soda. You're burning that.
Drying it out.
You're burning it.
Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. We will see you in part 2 coming very soon. Thank you.